Lake Taylor Transitional Care Hospital has been serving the Southampton Roads community for well over 130 years. 2 generations of the Brock family have intersected with that history. Originally called the Norfolk Alms House, the hospital's roots go back to the 1890s, when the city of Norfolk realized the need to have a healthcare facility where its impoverished citizens could go for medical attention. That facility was originally located on another side of Norfolk and served the healthcare needs for the poor and homeless. In the late 1890s, the Alms House was moved to Princess Anne County to serve the growing needs of the population it served.
This building where we're sitting now was opened in the 1950s. Before that, there were little cottages, and they had to segregate the infected folks, from the regular patients that were here at the Alms House at the time. Dr. Macon Fescue Brock started his internship or his residency at the old DePaul Hospital about that same time. He established a practice here, became pretty popular as a family physician, so popular that they named him Norfolk City Physician. Part of that job was to take care of this location. And back then it was called the Charles R. Grandy Sanitarium, and that's what they called places that take care of tuberculosis patients, a sanitarium. He married a nurse, they had 3 children, and they lived here on the premises. Medical science progressed. The late 30s, early 40s, penicillin was developed. And so you really had now medicines to combat tuberculosis. And he was part of coordinating the care for these folks out here. That he was a medical leader out here for about 20, 30 years. So you had a mission-driven facility, a mission-driven leader leading the facility, because they took tuberculosis patients when no one else would. They took Spanish flu patients, ventilator-dependent patients, HIV-positive patients at this location. And even now, today, we are mission-driven, and we offer critical care. We take care of pediatrics. We take care of patients right out of the hospital, ready to go home. We were the first to take post-acute joint replacement patients in a therapy-intensive setting, and those long-term care geriatric patients here as well. Everything's here under one roof. We changed our name in 2001 to Lake Taylor Transitional Care Hospital. Come here, get better, go home. And now we continue to be mission-driven by providing a palliative program that the Brocks now are leading. There was not a real post-acute program for palliative care. Most of the palliative care and that type of conversation was done in the hospital. And we felt that it was a good time to start that and funding a palliative care program with the physicians at EVMS to be able to institute that program as well. The Who's Going to Do It part were the physicians and the fellows and the nurse practitioners from EVMS. So the Brocks, Macon Fescue Brock Sr., Macon Fescue Brock Jr., and Joan Brock were all leaders and helped this location be mission-driven and leaders in healthcare in our area. Well, you can't say enough about Mrs. Brock and about her generosity to us at Lake Taylor. She has been a leader, not just in raising money from herself, but going to others and talking to others about raising money for this cause and spreading the word about how important this is as a service in the healthcare continuum. So once it was established that we needed $8 million as the amount of funds we needed, she was the honorary chairman to raise the money. She was the one, along with the campaign committee, to reach our goal and to keep it running. So between the groups and her is that we started raising the money. She was instrumental in reaching out to her friends, creating matching programs when things started to get a little stagnant, and also be there as the cheerleader, to help the rest of us decide, hey, let's keep this going, and to reach this goal that we have. Joan Brock and Macon Brock, through their philanthropy, we were able to offer health services here that other regions can't. So every day, patients here at Lake Taylor are being touched. Many people, have come to us, one after the other, saying about how thank you for providing this to, not just for the patient, but for the rest of my family.
Thanks to philanthropic, caring individuals such as Joan Brock, Kay Abby Eunice, who lent her support for the program in memory of her husband, Town Bank, and so many others who have given of their time and treasure as we work together to successfully achieve our goal. Your support ensures that patients coming to Lake Taylor for care will have access to palliative care into perpetuity. You have given Lake Taylor the ability to be a leader in the post-acute setting, now and for years to come.